Okay, so first things first, you want to always put your name on the back of your paper. And then we're gonna get started. So regardless of your skin tone, everyone is going to start with white paint drizzled on their paper. And the reason why everyone is gonna start with white paint is because white is the color of our paper. So I am gonna come by and drizzle some white paint onto your paper. And you are gonna take your brush and spread it out all across your paper. Now we are trying to fill up this whole paper from edge to edge with our skin tone. So we're gonna try our best to fill up the whole entire paper. So once all of your white is spread around, up and down and side to side on your paper, then you can start thinking about what colors you can mix together to make your skin tone. Everyone is gonna have brown, yellow, red, and orange. And when you go to mix these, we're only gonna use tiny amounts of that paint because we don't wanna put too much because it's gonna be hard to go back. You can always add more, so we're gonna start by using a tiny bit of paint, and we can always add more. We also have to work kind of fast because we don't want this white paint on our paper to dry. So I'm gonna start by adding a little bit of red to my paper because my skin tone is more of like a peachy pink color. So check it out, friends. I'm gonna show you up close. I'm gonna get like the tiniest little corner of that red paint. And when I mix that together, do you see how little paint I used? And it still is doing a pretty good job of turning this paper pink. Okay, I do need to add some more, but I don't want to add too much at one time. So again, I'm just going to get a tiny little drop and spread it around. It's mixing with that white to make my skin tone. Now, I am not pink because I am not Peppa Pig, but I do have a pinkish color. I think I need to add a little bit of yellow to my skin color. So I'm, again, just gonna add a tiny little bit and see what that does for my skin tone. Adding that yellow is adding a warm color. So it's gonna be a good match for my skin color. Let's see, I think I'm gonna play around a little bit more and maybe add a little bit of orange. Now my friends, every time I add a color, I am only adding a little tiny bit and then mixing it in. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. I am a little bit tanner than this, and since I'm going to use this brown to be more like a tan skin, so I'm going to get a tiny drop of brown and see how that goes. Now, I know when you use small amounts, it's hard to see the change that small amount did. Like when I just added that brown, it's really hard to tell, but it made this color a little bit darker, just a little bit. I think I might add a little bit more yellow. Mix that together. Also, my friends, notice how I am really painting a lot of this paper. I'm almost going all the way to the edge. So this whole entire paper is going to be painted up. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this color for my skin. What do you guys think? Look pretty similar? It's hard to tell on the camera. It's really hard to tell. I don't know, I could be a little bit more red or a little bit more brown. I'm gonna keep playing around. I'm also gonna give you guys some white. That way, if your paper starts to kind of dry out a little bit, and it's harder to mix those colors back and forth, you can always add some more white to your painting. And the white, if you have a lighter skin tone, is you can use a lot of it. You don't have to use just a tiny bit. So I am gonna add a little bit more red. A little bit more brown. White. So another thing to remember while you are painting is that my brush has been going up and down, side to side, really trying to mix those colors together and spread them as far to the edges of my paper as I can.